Hi, this is Tracy from GiftBasketappeal, and today I'm doing a design team project for Maymay Made It. I'll be using the stamp Big Time Sayings to create this card. So let's get started. I absolutely love this stamp set because you can use it for so many different things. You can use it for birthdays, you can use it for celebrations, if you're just sending someone a hug. And so the sentiments are really big. So if, say, you want to use hello, you can use it with some of the smaller sentiments, which is hello, my friend, or hello there. So today I'm going to be using happy birthday to you, and I stamped it out already. So we're going to be using this as the center for my card. This card is going to be a little bit different from what I normally make. I'm using a lot of things from my stash. So I'm using things that I already have, and I'm just going to go with the creative flow here. So I've got some papers that I have in my stash, some pretty decorative paper. I really like the way this soft blue looks, so I'm cutting up some pieces for those. I'm going to use this as a base. It's a sheet from a book, so I thought this would be nice as a background on my card. And see, I just kind of tore the edges, so I thought that would look different. I'm going to add some of this ribbon also to my card, but I thought it was going to be a really pretty birthday card. And these are just some of the other things I was stamping out, and I can use these on other projects. Celebrate, hello, happy birthday to you. Just so many different things. So we always need sentiments for our cards. And I found these doilies at the Dollar Tree, and I think they'll come in really handy for this project. Okay, so I'm going to start by using my distress ink, and although I put this on a beige cardstock, I wanted to kind of maybe distress it just right along the edges. And so all I'm using is like a cut up sponge, of course, from my stash. And I'm using the Vintage Photo Tim Holtz. And I'm just going right around the sides here. And I thought this would go really well with my brown base. This is a 6x6. So this is just going to be so much fun. And you can make the edges as dark as you want. I just thought it would blend in with the style of card. And the nice thing about making a card with all of the things that you have in your stash, or so many of the different things, is that the card is so unique. So no two cards are alike. And so if you wanted to make a bunch of these, you can. And this sentiment is perfect for it. I'll make sure that I leave the link to Maymay's store in the description box below. Okay, so I thought that I would kind of like just layer pieces together. Like, I really like the way this looks with the edges just kind of torn up like that. So maybe put it this way. And I don't want to be thinking about it too much. And I just tore the edges of a page. Okay. I'm going to use my crafter's tape to adhere it. I think the best cards are like the handmade cards because they're just so different. And I think I'm going to start doing more cards like this in this kind of style. It's kind of an artsy style. Okay, so I've got little squiggly things here. I do have some flowers that I'm going to play around with, and I may not use some of them. I did cut, like, I've got bits and pieces of cut up scrapbook paper as well. And I thought it would be nice to put this somewhere, maybe in a corner. So I'm just going to cut this. And I might change up also as I go along, because of course crafting is a journey. And so even just adding this maybe to the corner like that, possibly, would be nice. Let's see. I'm just going to kind of look at it and see if that's what you want. Just pulling those together like that. Just testing it out here. And I had cut some of these pieces already just because, but I wasn't sure how to put them together. Okay, so I kind of like the way that looks. I kind of have this right underneath here. So just have to decide how I'm going to put this together. Let's see. I'll put that underneath. And I've got so much stuff on my desk here. But I just pulled a bunch of stuff out of this box that I have. I said, yeah, I've got to use some of my things from my stash. And you'll be surprised with how much stuff you actually have. Okay, so I'm just going to put that here. And I had cut one of the flowers out from here like that to use somewhere else. So we'll see where I'm going to use that. I'm going to put that here. Sometimes the best crafts are the ones that are like really unplanned. Maybe put that off to the side there, maybe. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to add some art glitter glue to this. See how that sticks on. And I'm going to put this right in the corner here. And I've had these doilies in my stash for a while, and I just wasn't sure what I was going to do with it. So now I have a use for them. So that's what we've got so far. Maybe put that right there above the top, just kind of have a little balance there. Let's see. I want to make sure that that sticks on there. Okay. I really love this art glitter glue. Okay, so I've got that. I just have to decide what I want to do with this, my sentiment. I know I want it like right here. Okay, so I'm going to just go ahead and put this on here, glue this to the top, because the whole thing is I don't want to really think about it too much. Oops, I didn't put too much on there. And I'm just piecing this together as if it was a puzzle. So we got to do something with this now. I think I'm going to have just a little bit, maybe this in the corner right here. I think would be pretty. And then maybe have this right here. Just cut it down just a little bit. I love the way this blue and brown looks together. Happy birthday to you. Yep. Not thinking about it too much. Just going with the flow here. I just have to decide whether I want to mount this onto the card. I might do that so it's not laying too flat, just to give the card some dimension. Let's see. Ooh, I'm really loving this. Do it that way, or I could put it up just a little bit. I think it would be nice to add a little bit of dimension, just kind of raise it up a little bit. Yeah, let's see. I do want to add this in, this lacy kind of ribbon somewhere in here. I think that'll be pretty. Let's see. Oh, see how that just kind of changes the look of everything just by adding this on right here. I think that's going to look pretty. Okay. Sometimes you just got to talk to yourself. And I'm going to mount this on there so that it looks, so that it gives it some dimension. One of the things when you're crafting, you cannot really keep your manicure here. Okay, so I'm going to just put this right on here. I think that will look pretty right there. And I'm not centering it. I kind of want it off to the side a little bit, just like that. Okay, and I thought about this flower right here. I think this was a piece of a flower that I had. Actually, this was a something in a scrapbooking package that I had, and I just wasn't sure what to do with it. It kind of looks okay. I think it's just a little bit too big for me. Let's see. This one has some flowers that I had made in another tutorial. Okay. Maybe put this little swirly thing. This is a scrapbooking kind of decoration. I think it'll go perfect right there, wouldn't it? Yeah, and it has some dimension in it too. I think that'll look nice. This is a little bit heavier, so I'm just going to put just a dab of hot glue on there. Just a little bit. That just adds a little bit of dimension. So that's what we've got so far. And right at the bottom here, we're going to put our lacy ribbon. It's like a knitted kind of thing, so I kind of like that. Oh yeah, this is really coming together nicely. Well, you know what? I'm going to put a little bit here. I don't know why I'm putting it on the lace itself. Let's see. I want it to really stay down on the sides. Okay, let's see if I got this right here. Oh, that's really coming together nice. I love it. So I am really enjoying this, and I could see me doing more videos doing this kind of, just kind of laid back crafting, making some cards. It's very calming also. Just give it more balance to put some at the top and the bottom. And believe it or not, I got this ribbon at Dollar Tree. And so I don't see it there often, but whenever I see it, I do pick it up. Just kind of pressing that down a little bit more. And cut a little bit off there. That's so pretty. I love it. So maybe put that there. Just to add just a little bit of sparkle to it. I think I'm going to put a I think I'm going to mount it on the card. I think that'll be great. Give it a little bit more hold. I'm just going to glue that on, and maybe right in between here. Not too much, just right there. I think will be perfect. And then that has a little bit of dimension. If you want to see how I made this, I will post that video below. This was made from another stamp in Maymay's collection. So I love that because it has that little bit of brown to bring out the brown on the card base. So cute. Okay, and I feel like it just needs something else. So let's see. See these brown buttons. Let's see. I forgot some brown and beige buttons here. No, I don't think that would go too well. Let's see. Sometimes you just got to kind of fool around with it a little bit, see what works. I think this will be nice somewhere in here, so it'll just kind of balance off. Kind of like the way that looks. And I just happen to have a whole bag of buttons. Okay, so I'm going to just go for it. I'm not going to put it on there, but I will put it like maybe right there. Don't want to take away from my doily too much. Right, and you can do it however you want. So I'm going to put one right here. I'm going to leave this one here, and I think that just kind of ties in that darker brown. This card is so random and so fun. Okay, so this is what we've got so far. Okay, so what else can we add to this? Got these little flowers that my wonderful friend Melanie sent to me. She sent me a bunch of these, so glad I can use them in my project here. I think that's pretty. Boy, do I have a bunch of stuff that I could use here. Decisions, decisions. I still have these butterflies too. So I'm going to just put a little bit of art glitter glue on this since it's very light. And put a little bit right there. And see these butterflies, I was thinking of using these butterflies, but now I'm thinking maybe not, I don't know. It's got a little bit of blue there too, and it's got a little bit of the burnt or the brown color, and it's the smaller one too, so let's see. And it's already sticky, and I got these from Dollar Tree. Amazing. I think I'm going to put this on here because I really like it. See there. Let's see how I'm going to get this on here. It's actually two-dimensional. So you see it's got, pop up those wings a little bit there. It's going to look really pretty on here too. Let me just let you see what this looks like, what we've got so far. I think I'm going to put it right there. Yep. Just put some glue. Even though it's already a sticker, I'm just going to put some glue on there because I really want it to be able to adhere. Let's see, I'm just going to put a dot just to secure it a little bit better. Yep, I am loving the way that looks. So that's what we've got so far. And I just feel like these flowers need a little bit more to stand out. Not much, but just a tiny little something. Let's see what I have here. Thinking of tying in the little bling that's in there in the flower. This is just a cup of just a bunch of stuff. So random. Okay, so I'm just going to put a tiny dot of glue right in the middle there. Oops. Wasn't as tiny as I thought, but it's okay. And a little bit right here. And so, I mean, you can get really fancy with some of these cards. I bet that many of you have a lot of the same stuff that I have in your stash. And so go pull it out. I mean, it's fun because it's almost like putting a puzzle together. And so that's what I have so far. I think I'm going to leave it like this. I don't think I'm going to add anything else to it. At least I hope not. But you know what? I take that back. I am going to put one more right there. And if you hear that scratching, that is my dog Cinnamon underneath the table. Scratching and trying to find a place. So sorry about that. Okay, I'm going to add another one in here. And I don't think I'm going to add anything else. I think I'm done here. Let's see. Nope. I think I am good to go. And so all I'm going to do is put like some cardstock, of course, inside of here. And maybe, I don't think I'm going to stamp a sentiment because I know who this birthday card is for. So I'm going to handwrite a special note inside. So I'll just put a white base down in here and write something special. And so I really hope that you enjoyed this design team project. Thanks for hanging in there with me, and look how unique and just fun and beautiful it is. It's just such a different type of card. And I will be sure to post the link to where you can find this. It'll be down in the description box, and I'll also post the link to how to make this flower so you can see the tutorial for that. Thank you so much for joining me once again, and I will see you real soon. Bye.